A 6-month-old captive-born tiger cub, Georgie, was a performer in a traveling circus but fell ill due to improper care. The cub was fed chicken meat mixed with bones. One of the bones cut into his delicate palate, causing sepsis. The circus doctor decided that the baby's tooth was infected and removed it. Meanwhile, the infection was destroying the muscles of the cheek and reaching the chin. The tiger cub was on the verge of death when Karan Dalakyan, a talented wildlife surgeon, took on his case. In 6 months, he not only got the predator back on its paws, he gave him a second life, 16 operations on the tiger's mouth and cheek, a lot of medicine. Karan treated the tiger cub not for profit but out of the call of his heart. But despite the doctor's efforts, the tiger cub was still handicapped. He had missing part of his cheek and his tongue was always visible. Georgie's health required specialized and expensive care that the traveling circus could not provide. Yet his owners did not want to part with him so easily. If the tiger cub didn't survive, they would have sold him to be stuffed or skinning. The owners offered the veterinarian to buy the cub for a huge sum of money. Of course, the doctor didn't have that kind of money. Then the doctor appealed to the public and people responded. The whole town united and helped in any way they could. The necessary amount of money was quickly raised. It seemed that all the bad things were over. The animal had been saved from death and Georgie had grown strong and mature. But a new problem arose. At 11 months old, the tiger cub weighed over 100 kilograms and still needed medical care. It became clear that the tiger needed a specialized facility. It was decided to return him to the historical homeland of Amur tigers in the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. At first, the tiger was kept in a small enclosure, and after he got used to it, he was released into a half-acre fenced enclosure. The tiger adapted perfectly and tolerated the winter frost, which reached -40 in the area, despite the defects in his face. The veterinarian who rescued him doesn't forget about his pet. Every few years he comes to visit his friend, and every time the tiger recognizes him immediately, even just approaching the tiger's enclosure. He can hear the characteristic snorting that the tiger cub used to make in his childhood. This is how tiger cubs meet their mother in nature. And despite the fact it has already been more than 10 years, Georgie still recognizes his rescuer and acknowledges him as the leader. He only demonstrates such behavior in the presence of his rescuer. So a wild animal, a predator, proves to us that animals also have a memory, a heart and a gentle soul.